Hello and welcome back to the Size Queen Society podcast. I'm your host, Adreena Winters, and I'm very excited to have you here today. Today, I have with me fellow Size Queen, Nikki Cruz. Nikki is a Canadian content creator from the UK. The first time I met Nikki was when we shared Pressure the Entertainer.
How could we ever forget such an important moment? Such a start to a great friendship, really.
It's the perfect introduction.
Literally.
So I think that was around two years ago. I think it was just after COVID.
Yeah.
It was like when everyone started doing collabs again, I think.
Yeah, I feel like I'm losing track of time.
Yeah.
But it was definitely around February. It was definitely the month of love. Do you know what I mean? That's all that sticks out in my head. I know
okay.
it was February. But no, that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of us, definitely. But I feel
I
like
think there was 5, right?
Yeah.
Pressure shared us with 5 women. Yeah,
greedy, isn't he?
He coped exceptionally well, to be honest with him.
He did really well. I mean, but I think there was definitely a shared greediness for the cock between the two of us.
Yes,
I must admit.
Most definitely. But yeah, I liked sharing with you though. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've shared any since. We need to fix that.
Not on camera.
No.
Yeah, we do need to fix that, actually.
We do. Why has that not happened?
I don't know. I've been so busy traveling and doing lots of things that I haven't really focused on collabs for a while, but I'm like itching to get back in front of that camera, honestly.
Yes. Okay, well, I'm going to dive straight into the interview here. So I'm going to start with question number 1, which is, how and when did you become a size queen?
Well, I became a size queen when I was 18. I was working at my first waitressing job back in Canada, and this massive man, he just had this like something about him that I just didn't even know what to do with myself.
Right.
And I was serving him, of course, and then I just wound up with his number, and then later on that evening I just wound up pulling out what could only be described as a baton, a full weapon. And I was certainly shocked, intimidated, yes, but I love a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I love a challenge.
Me too.
Yeah. So I just thought, bring it on. And oh my God, I have nothing else to say for that. The man literally rocked my world. He showed me what I really needed. And like, that was a sensation I had not ever experienced. And
that stretching, it's
yeah, like I don't know how to describe it. But anyways, that sticks out exceptionally clearly in my mind. Shout out to Mr. 6'1" back in Calgary.
Because you're pretty petite, right? How tall are you?
Yeah, I'm 5'1.5" on a good day.
I feel like petite women like attract like basketball player type men, right?
I think we do. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's all good. There's no complaints.
Literally, but yeah, I just sort of thought, oh my God, that was that for me. And I remember thinking, like, I don't know what it was about this guy, like what sort of aura he was giving off that just sort of like attracted me, like literally like a little fly to shit. Like I just couldn't like be helped. Like, and I guess I just later on discovered that it's an energy, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. So 18. So that's like most of your adult life that you kind of you figured it out early on. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, no fucking around. There is.
So are there particular dimensions, should we say, that that you're drawn to? Like, what's your preference in length? I have a tape measure just because I like.
Oh, I love that.
People find it hard to like conceptualize exactly what like certain inches are. So yeah, I have a tape measure on hand.
Okay, so my favorite is like 11
Okay, wow.
inches. I
Okay.
feel like that's a nice, really nice size. Anything above 10, I'm very happy with.
Okay, wow. Okay, so my go-to is like 8+. So I love that you're like, no. So those of you that are watching this on a video platform, this is 11 inches.
Yeah.
This is my mere 8.
Okay, but you know what? I do say like 10 is like where I'm happy. Like 11 is like me reaching for like, oh my God, like, you know, but that's less common. 10 is definitely what I say.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've had that. I definitely, I enjoy it.
It's a lot of meat.
And you're only, what did you say, 5 foot? Something.
Yeah, 5'1".
So that's like a whole foot almost of penis.
Oh my God, I'm getting excited.
And what about girth? I feel like this is discussed less than length.
Yeah, and you know what? It should be actually. Like the length thing, I feel is like very aesthetic for me.
Right.
Well, that's not true.
No.
It's shocking how much fits. I'm like, it's literally in my stomach. Like it is. No, but with girth, God, that's important. And I don't know inches. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so I last time I bought a Coke can with me. Is this similar to what you just, is that?
Let me try this. Yeah.
So
I'll do it.
So this is, hang on, we are at, so that's 6 inches.
Yeah.
So a Coke can, I measured it last time and it was like 8 inches.
Yeah, that's quite girth. That's quite a thick fatty.
Yeah, because I was like, something that I can just barely fit my hand around is good for me.
Yeah.
Like, that's my...
Yeah, well, exactly, because I want to be able to like fit my mouth around it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, when it's too big and you're just like...
And you're just like, it's like only the corners of your mouth that get sore
and you're
trying
like
to
about
stretch.
your teeth and you're like, oh,
yeah. I keep my Invisalign. I'm like, sorry, sir, I've got the bumpers in now. It's a safe zone, but my God, it's like the dentist.
Yeah. So there's definitely a sweet spot. Like you want it big enough that it stretches, but not so big that you can't fit it in your mouth. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. Okay, so, okay. So, are you ever disappointed?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do?
You know, it's really fun to switch up the game when disappointment ensues. So depending on the person, of course, but sometimes I just think, right then, have you ever seen a woman like make a waterfall? Like, do you like squirting? Maybe I can squirt on you instead, or maybe, you know, and I try and just redirect it into being worshipped and served in that way. So, because I know that the penetration is going to be a waste of all of our time.
Yes.
So we just don't get to that point. And we just have fun, you know, like do lots of other things. Maybe I've done I've given a foot job before. Do you know what I mean? Where
even that's hard if there's not much to work with.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's hard being disappointed. I guess it really depends what the situation is.
Yeah. If you like the person.
Exactly. Will I want to see the person again? There's a lot of factors that play in, I guess. But there have absolutely been times where I've just been like, yeah, no, this isn't going to work.
You've actually said that to them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Just send them on their way.
Just like, all due respect, like... You're lovely, but it's just not me. I just don't. The thing is, I'm just so brutally honest.
Yes. I think you kind of. I feel like more women should be.
Yeah.
I don't get why we protect men's ego and just have shit sex. It's just
oh God, don't. You're trying to make me sick.
Oh dear. Okay, so you kind of briefly touched on it earlier. What are your thoughts on big dick energy?
It's a tough one. I am sad to say that it, excuse me, it has led me astray before. So I have perceived what I thought was big dick energy and what really came across as big dick energy, and found out that it was a facade or something like that.
Oh,
so
no.
I can't say I'm a full-on believer.
Yeah.
Because there are definitely men who have come whipping into my life and just pulling out like absolute weapons where it wasn't foreseen.
Okay.
So I think big dick energy has a common misconception, and I think it's like a lot of people think that it's like it's simply like being tall, being physically fit, and having charisma. And it's just not. There's more to it. There's just something about the way it's like an underlying confidence. And I think it really boils down to the moment where you're about to be intimate and you can tell that the man is not shy for any reason.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, yeah, you've got it. Like, as soon as I sense any ounce of shyness, I'm like, for fuck's sake.
Oh.
You know, I really think that that's where the big dick energy comes really to light. I think every day when people are out and about or like on social media, it's so hard to say, like, people can paint a different image. But
definitely. Yeah.
when it comes down to like that intimate moment, I think.
By which time it could be too late.
So that's my opinion, but I'd be curious what you would say on that, actually.
Yeah. So we actually discussed this a little bit on the last episode, and we kind of established that like women can have big dick energy, and there were definitely like I asked people to kind of let me know if they think they have a little dick but have big dick energy. And yeah, it's definitely not black and white. It's definitely, I did a little poll and it was 53% of the listeners said that they had big dick energy. But I'm like, if you have big dick energy, are you filling out a poll saying you have big dick energy?
Exactly. So let's just revisit our egos.
And then 47% did confess that they have small dick energy, which
Love
I thought
them.
took a lot of balls, bless them.
Love them. I love them for that.
Oh, me too. I love beta males that just understand their place, and that's just they embrace it. And that's good.
Yeah, because I actually don't show shame unless it's wanted, but you know.
Yes. Consensual humiliation. So we kind of briefly touched on this, but do you have a particular way of turning down a guy with a small penis?
By suggesting that he can pleasure me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just steer it in a different direction.
Yeah, I think that that's the best way to do it.
So you share a very similar niche as a content creator as me. And I get a lot of guys sliding in my DMs. They're like, oh, I'm a huge fan. I love your work. I'd love to shoot with you. And I'm like, I scroll through the Twitter feed and I'm like, oh, they really haven't seen my work if they, if they think that this little worm's gonna come anywhere near me. So how do you deal with that when you get DMs from guys that want to shoot with you and they don't meet the 10-inch minimum?
Yeah, it's hard.
It is.
Yeah, I think it depends. It really, really depends because I think by and large, pun intended, only those who fit the size queen sort of credentials have actually reached out.
Okay, cool. I mean, to be fair to you, your Twitter handle is Nikki Cruz, size queen,
in blaring bold capitals.
Yeah, I feel like I need to step it up as well. It's in my bio, but yours is like in your name, like
in your face.
You can't miss it.
I did that for a reason.
Okay, I need to get on that.
Yeah, I think it helped. I really think it helped. There are the fans that come on to my paid page and suggest that we make content, bless them. And I mean, some of them do have massive, like, oh, I have some very hung subs. Oh, you guys are all so yummy out there. My God, they make me happy. But it's like also politely, like, babes, I just say, like, all due respect, I only work with like certified professional creators in the field. So I'm not looking for any random Joe blows, unfortunately. I don't know about yourself, Adreena, but
no. No, I need to be able to tag you on OnlyFans for a start.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you said that you find big dick energy can lead you down the wrong path sometimes. So do you have any sort of tried and tested strategies for finding out if a guy's gonna meet your criteria before you get into the bedroom with him?
Well, the subtle act of swiping my hand across his trousers typically does a really phenomenal job.
Yeah, that's good. It's when you're like reaching around and you're like, what the fuck is it? That's definitely going to be a problem.
Oh, God. It's kind of like, oh, I just wanted to see how fat you were. You are. So it's kind of, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I just dropped something on your lap. Oh no.
I've given up. You know, if I can't eye fuck them enough to where I can see the bulge, like I've got to do the casual swipe by. It's just,
I don't think I've ever intentionally done that, but I will. I'm liking that one away.
Gentlemen, you are welcome.
So we've already established that your Twitter handle or your name on Twitter clearly states that you're a size queen, but do you ever talk about your preference like publicly, or like do you tweet about it or do TikToks about it or anything?
Yeah, so I've only actually, as of the past week, been actively making like TikToks daily, and I'm finally like I've gotten the hang of things, and so yeah, it is
a steep learning curve, right?
Yeah. So anyways, I'm starting to be active on there, but yes, I am incorporating things about my preference on there. On Instagram, I talk about it. Twitter, yes, there are tweets that go out. I'm very open about it. It's definitely something that I'm not shy of, and I mean, I've had a few butthurt personnel coming on to my OnlyFans saying that, you know, it's unrealistic or whatever, but they are such a small fraction and they so don't matter. Like, I think everyone else is very, very supportive of it, and they love just to see like a woman who knows what she wants. Yeah. And I mean, what's not to love about seeing a good-looking woman be stretched by a massive dick? Like,
I know.
If anyone can answer that question, I'm here all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tweet us, you know,
literally,
whatever. Let us know.
we're waiting. Yeah.
Yeah, because I get quite a lot of hate on TikTok. I get, yeah.
Really?
Maybe it's still brewing. I think because you end up on people's feeds that aren't following you, you just end up in front of men that really can't handle it. And yeah, they're immediately like,
oh my God. Well, let's have me back in like 6 months after I've been active on TikTok and see all the hate that I've got. I'll be like, yeah, this guy said this. I've got death threats coming in from here. I'm not allowed in this country now.
Oh, okay. So I'm curious. I think you and I have a similar preference here. But do you think there's a difference between British and American guy?
Oh my God. Yeah.
That's it.
I don't even know how to elaborate. It's night and day.
Yeah.
I think specifically in terms of our industry,
Yes.
I think that the UK is a bit more hard done by in comparison of the two nations.
Yeah, there's not as many opportunities here.
Exactly. There's just not, the industry is struggling to even stay alive through the monarchy, for goodness sake. So it's just, I think that that's really made it a lot more difficult, because I do think that all these beautiful big dick men who are just somewhere, it would not even occur to them to pursue, actually doing porn or making content, because it's just so not accepted as widely in the UK. So I think actually it is kind of a political thing, which is interesting. But oh God, anyways, let's just say the pool of opportunity in the US. Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who we shared. We've shared quite a few Americans. King Louis, he's large.
Yeah, he is. Because
in
he's
every
like
way.
10, what is he, like 10 and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like most of the like American guys are sort of at least 10.
Yeah. Have you been?
Rob Piper?
Yeah, I've been with Rob Piper. He does it all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, men, honestly, you can take notes from the way Rob Piper goes down on a woman and does everything to a woman. I have nothing else to say. Yeah. Great experience there. Jack Slayer? No. Dread? Have you?
No, I really want to.
Okay. Well, pressure. I mean, that was great. Where it all started. I can't. Who else would we have? Why am I drawing? Oh, there's a couple of UK guys, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, but that was I don't think they're even performing as much anymore.
No.
But no, we need to definitely get out. We need to get some of these guys coming to us. That's what I think. I think that we need to run our own queen ship and just ship them to us for like a week of fun.
If anyone wants to fund this for us, get in touch. if you want to pay for their flights.
Yeah, literally. We will be setting up a Wish Tender link each separately right now. For 20 grand.
We need to do that. We're doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have some questions that my intention was that they were supposed to be quick fire, but last time we did this, it wasn't the case, so there's no pressure for the quick fire. If they end up elaborating, it's not a problem.
Oh, wait. Okay, so you're like, just answer quick and shut up.
Honestly, it's fine. Okay, so grey sweatpants, fan or not a fan?
Fan.
Yeah, me too. Oh.
Okay.
Like, yeah, for me, it's like the equivalent of like a woman getting dressed up in lingerie. Just a hot hung guy in grey sweatpants. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. Favorite porn star / content creator?
Male or female?
Whatever.
Oh. Ooh, that is. Oh, wow. That is such a hard question. I should have.
So really I said Rob Piper, so I feel like you're probably on the same page as me.
Oh well. Yeah, I really enjoyed Damien Daysky.
Oh God, we've shared him.
Yeah.
Oh yes, no, yeah, okay, yep.
He's his.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's good, and he does eat really well as well.
Yeah, and so confident for someone so young.
Exactly. Like come over here, boy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh. Anyway, I'm very distracted. Okay, so if you could only have one, would it be girth or length?
Fuck me, girth.
Yeah. See, I said length because I like to ride dick, and you can't if there's no length. It just flops out, and then I'm just like, oh, it's the worst.
That's true. But then like a pencil dick, when they're
no, that's a bit icky. There's no win really with that question.
No, there's really not. It's like, fuck, do I hate my life or do I hate my life now? Like,
Which kind of brings us on to, what is your favorite position?
oh, it sounds so basic, but I love missionary. I just, for like either whole as well, I think it's like the perfect, yeah.
It's my least favorite. I think
Really?
I'm built backwards. I prefer
Yeah.
all the other way round ones. I like
Yeah.
doggy and speed bump and all those ones.
Yeah, I mean, there's just something about missionary where like I love to be like choked. I like spitting. I like dirty talk. So like if a man's like got his hand on my throat and he's like calling me like a little slut and like telling me like, you know, just like literally all these things, I'm just like dying. Like for me, that's why I love missionary, because I want to see like that look on your face, like when you're calling me a slut, you know what I mean? Like make it mean it.
I get that. Oh, well, I think that's us. Is there anything else you feel like you have to say on the topic of being a size queen?
I think that it's important for people to know that it's not just a facade. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's really funny that a lot of people might think that, or think that it's just like, oh, like girls who do porn or make content, like it's just for show and it's just acting and that's not real. And it's like, every single one of my videos that I've made to date, like no word of a lie, I fully enjoyed it, loved it, and wanted all of those inches.
Yeah, it's not something you would put yourself through if you didn't enjoy it either. It would get tired really quickly if you if you went into it. Like, it would be very hard work.
Yeah, it would be hard. Yeah, it's not easy. Sexercise keeps us fit.
I won't know names, but a American guy, very hung American guy. He went to put his finger in, and he was like, oh, I think we're gonna have a problem here. Like, he just didn't think I'd be able to accommodate him, which would be the case if I wasn't into it. But like, you know, she's just like, no, I'm
yeah, exactly. It's like, no,
I can accommodate you. Like, you can't fake it. You can't fake liking it. It's just
no, it's not a facade. I would have chosen something else if I wanted to paint a facade to the world.
I don't know why men find it so hard to accept that there are women that like big dick. There's probably a lot more that do. They just...
Yeah, I think that many men have an inner cuck to them that is yet to be explored. Yes. That's what I would like to say as my final statement. I think that it's something needs to be removed, like the air of shame around being a cuck. I think that it is natural in a lot more men than admit.
Yeah.
And it's hot and fun.
Yeah, so the thing I find a lot, because a lot of my following is guys that are kind of cucky, or very cucky, should I say. Yeah. And the thing I find the most is that when they just like accept that they just like women they think are hot being fucked by other men, like this weight just like falls off their shoulders. Like, oh, I'm not the one that needs to make her feel that good. I don't have all this pressure and like stress anymore to live up to something I'm not. I can just enjoy this beautiful woman without the pressure.
Exactly. And it's like there's such interesting dynamics where like your cuck can also be like your very close person. Like, do you know what I mean? They can provide support and happiness in all realms of life, and then it's just like, okay, but there's just one thing missing here, and like if we can both accept that and have fun with it, that might be the most fulfilling fun thing ever.
Definitely. For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I have loved this chat. This has been fantastic.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. We're definitely setting up that wish tender thing.
Honestly. Not a joke. Yeah. We need to bring the dick to us.
Yes.
We'll call it FDTU, fly dick to us.
Yes.
Like a fly me to you, but.
and on that note, thank you for listening. I'd love to hear from you, especially if you want to pay for the flight. What was it? Flight FD
To you.
You can email the podcast on hello@sizequeensociety.com, and you can tweet at SQS podcast, and check out sizequeensociety.com for all the episode details, including Nikki's links and her wish tender link. And I will be back soon with another episode, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future Size Queen chats.
Subscribe, yes.
Thank you so much, Nikki. This has
Thank
been
you so
amazing.
much.
Thank you.